100 Humanitarian Aid Crates. A boring crossout video by Dangerously Incompetent. The price of uranium has jumped up as of late. Can't think why. Oh yes I can. It's because of the reduced uranium cost for crafting relics. So I thought, since I've got 103 of these, it's time I opened them up. See what I get out and what the odds are of getting uranium out of these things. Because, well, that's what I want to know. Is it worth chasing after these things? Because where do you get? You get them off the reward tracks for main seasons. It's usually up the high end, isn't that? There we go. Humanitarian aid. Only one. Only one. It's not another one further down, is there? And then do you also get them out of the mini seasons? So have a look. You can get the other military reserve. Oh, there's another one for humanitarian. So that's 12. Well, there's only one. Yeah, there's only one for mini season, so that's 12 plus 4 for the main season, 16. So so I've been saving them up for quite a while, haven't I, to get 103. Anywho, what are the odds? Now you might think, since it says one random resource, you can't choose, and these are the resources you get, and then the bar is full on each of them. And previously the bar indicated your chances of getting whatever it was. So if you look at, where's the cheap thing, so in case I accidentally, so on recycling, the bar gives an indication of the chances of getting that. So chances of getting a storage expansion, very small. Chances of getting a special workbench coupons, which for 7 coin is a bit expensive, or 7 coin and 500 scrap and 500 copper, that's a bit expensive. It's very common, right? So you might think that because these bars are all the same, you've got an equal chance of any of these, right? So 20%, if there's 5 of them, no, 6 of them. There's 6 of them. 6 is into 100. 16. So you've got 16% chance, and a bit, 16 and a bit chance of pulling uranium ore out of each one you open. So if I open 100, I should get 16 lumps of uranium, of 30 uranium. Yeah, I don't reckon that's true. I think those bars are utterly misleading. I think the opening chance of getting uranium is about 1% or less. That's my estimation. That's my guess. What's your guess? Have a think about it, and then we'll dive right in and open up 100 of these suckers. But not just yet, because I've just remembered where else you get humanitarian aid crates. The weekly brawl challenge reward tracks. I don't think they all have them, but they frequently have them. So let's call it another 50 in a year. So it's not so long. So 2 years, you're definitely probably going to get 100 humanitarian aid crates. And the other thing I wanted to do was check on my offers to make sure I haven't got any buying or selling, so that might complete or expire and change my totals of the resources I've got. So there's the resources. What did you get? You get plastic and batteries and electronics and engineers badges and uranium ore. I have 169 uranium ore. Right, that out of the way, let's start opening. Yes, I really want to open this crate because I'm going to get uranium. Oh no, engineers badges. There's 1. There's 2. Batteries. Well, batteries price is up. I might want to sell them. More badges. More batteries. I've lost count already. 6 or 7. Oh, cool. I shouldn't talk. Oh, plastic. More badges. I think that was 10. No, I had 103, so that was 9. There we go, 10. More batteries, wonderful. Oh, great. I managed to fumble finger my recording button and I didn't record that last 10, but there wasn't any uranium, there was a couple of electronics in it. That was the interesting bit. Well, because electronics, the price of electronics is up because of the relic crafting event, because you need, is it 1,000? No, yeah, 1,000 electronics, which is far and above what you normally, the normal demand for electronics. So that's what's causing that price to spike. So, but more value out of opening them, but still no uranium. So we'll try carrying on. Hopefully I've hit the record button this time. Let's open this one. Yes, I do. That's one. More electronics, hooray! Because that's valuable, more valuable than everything else you get apart from the uranium, of course, which we still haven't seen any of. And I've opened more than 16 crates, so I should have had one by now, right? If it's 16%, if it's an equal chance of any one of these, only one of the results every time you open, well, there's another 10, and still no uranium. And here we go again. Now, this is probably going to take a little while. And if you can't stand the tension to see whether I get any uranium or not, I'll forgive you if you use the timestamp in the description below to fast forward to the summary and see what I actually got out of opening 100 Humanitarian Aid crates. Well, we're coming up to halfway and still no uranium. lot of engineers badges, but no uranium. Maybe I'm in the dev's bad books and they've marked me down for the low chance of uranium. Maybe if I bought a load of battle passes and stuff, they'd bump me up to the high chance of uranium, eh? More and more and more badges. I suppose badges is versatile, you can turn them into all sorts of things. But 100 badges is worth about 11 coins at the usual amount, usual rates. I've seen it go as sort of high as 14 coins, and that was recently on electronics. But usually my 10, 11. So it's probably the least valuable, and it's turning up the most. Kills a breeze. More badges, even more badges, so many badges. Oh, wires, hooray! Something a bit more valuable. More wires. What's the price of wires these days? I can't remember. Is it up or down? I go to Crossout DB and look, but they seem to be missing 6 months of data. Here we go again. More badges! Oh, surprise, surprise. Come on, you gotta give me some uranium. I'm running out of boxes. Crates. And I'm opening 100. You gotta give me at least 1 uranium, haven't you? Come on. You know you want to give me some uranium. I definitely want some uranium. 10 uranium, 800 coin or something at the moment. It's still not giving me uranium. Alright, last 10 chances for uranium. Yeah, come on, you know. I mean, this isn't looking good. I mean, I am a YouTuber. People are going to watch this video and they're going to see no uranium from 100 boxes. What are they going to think? You better give me some uranium. Just to give everyone else, I hope. Even if you don't give it to other people, you should give it to me. So to give all the viewers some hope of getting uranium out of these crates. They're not containers. They change the names around, I'll tell you. Well, last one. That's it. 100 humanitarian aid crates opened, no uranium. So these odds, these things that appear to indicate the odds are equal chance of getting an absolute pile of poop, lies, false, disingenuous. No, not even I'm not going to call it disingenuous. Not going to be that. not going to be that. Oh, what's the word? Generous and call it disingenuous. It's an outright lie. All these bars have been used for ages as indicators of the chances, and here you are, equal chance of everyone, no uranium, not even 1%. Although you have to point out that, you know, 100, opening 100 with 6 options isn't hugely statistically significant. You know, if it's a random chance every time, I shouldn't be surprised if I never get uranium, while someone else could open 100 in a trot and get uranium every time. If it's truly random, we shouldn't be surprised at all at outcomes like that. But yeah, it's less than 1% is my estimation. And that estimation has only been reinforced by opening 100 and getting no uranium at all. Well, we didn't get any uranium out of the 100 humanitarian aid crates, but we did get stuff we can sell. We did get value. So let's have a look at that and see how much coins worth of stuff we got, right? Because no Crossout video would be complete without a spreadsheet, obviously. So here we are, 100 humanitarian aid crates I opened, and that's the amount of resources I had before I started. That's what I had after the end. So there's the difference, and there's the quantity in one crate. So that gives me that many crates. So you can see no uranium. The chances of uranium very, very small. I have seen on social media people claim to have got uranium, so I'm going to be very generous to the devs and say you can actually get assume you can actually get uranium out of the humanitarian aid crate, but it's a very, very small chance. And then the other resources, electronics is actually the most valuable out of those at the moment, I think. Anyway, let me go check. Market, resources, parts, resources. Sorry, I was looking stuff up. Electronics is about 80 coin per 100, and then what's plastic? Only about 30, and batteries 20. So yeah, electronics is actually the most valuable out of those. So I'm going to say that the wires, plastic, batteries, electronics is probably the same percentage chance. I mean, we only opened 100, so that would be well within the sort of variance. and then about 50% is badges. And we total all those up and we come to 100. So I did open up 100 humanitarian aid crates. It's always good to check via a different calculation, isn't it? And if I multiply by the current-ish, well, it always changes minute by minute, doesn't it? Values of the stuff. So we got quite some value out of the electronics, and the badges, I'm going to give them a value of about 11 because that's the most you can usually get out of them if you swap them for resources. You know, swapping at the largest amounts at a time, because they vary over a weekly cycle and it repeats. So I'm going to say 11, and that gives us a total of 1,131 coins worth of stuff, roughly, give or take a bit. So that's like 11 coins per humanitarian aid crate is the value you get out of these things. Marvellous. In conclusion, next time you're pushing to complete the challenges to unlock a humanitarian aid crate on the reward track, remember they're worth about 11 coin. Unless you're lucky enough to bag some uranium out of them. But the chances of that are very, very small. These humanitarian aid crates aren't about giving you a regular supply of uranium, they're about giving you the illusion of hope. No uranium today, maybe uranium tomorrow.